Just a real brief video on what Khao Sayan. We did a video on this, I guess about 2 years ago. We're going to be going up the blue stairs there and ultimately heading up to the top where you see that white spire. They've done a lot of work on this in the last couple of years. We keep coming back here. They've added a level here. Came by last week and all they had was starting to put the columns in, and they've poured a first story, and I suspect it's going to be another deck like this one. But they've been doing a lot of work up here. When we first came up here, there used to be wild packs of dogs everywhere, and if you didn't have a walking stick with you to fend them off, you might get bit. But they're all gone. They've cleaned the area up. They've repaved everything. All this pavement is new. This was broken up concrete before. And they've made a lot of changes at the top. The dome used to be a Buddha up there, and now they've got a dome or cover over it. So when we get up there, I'll take some pictures. It's about 450 steps to the top here. It's not one of the bigger climbs, but it's a good way to get half an hour's exercise in the morning. And this is the next set of stairs. The bottom ones are concrete. We'll go up to where it looks like it ends there, but it actually goes off to the left. And there's another staircase about this length. I guess this is an additional 300 stairs, so 250, 300 stairs to the top. Oh, she's gonna race me up to the top. She'll run out of steam in about 20 steps. But we'll take some video when we get up there. There she is. About 25 steps, she ran out of steam. We're at the little jag that goes to the left, and then we'll start up the next staircase. There's a little pavilion for like a rest area. And that's not the top. The staircase kind of levels out. That's about 50% of the staircase. This is the top of the blue staircase. The transition to this more shallow climb is down where you see that overhanging light right there. This pavilion has been here for a long time, but what is new are the toilets over here. That's one of a set of two that is brand new. This is the top of what used to be a dirt road, and we typically come up the stairs and hike down the road back to the main temple or main wat. But they've put concrete. They've added those two upright pillars you see at the bottom, and just off to the left of those pillars through the trees there, you might be able to make out there's another set of bathrooms. People that come up here. And she's just now topping up. I get a kick out of her. She tries to beat me. She'll go like mad up a set of stairs, but it doesn't last too long. Alrighty. This is the new facilities that they've installed recently. Very convenient. And here is the photo with the roof at the top. Now this staircase used to be extremely narrow. It's more than twice as wide as it used to be, and just about 2 weeks ago they laid down this artificial turf And the cover you see up there over where the Buddha is all stainless steel. They've put a considerable amount of money into this in the last year or two. And again, these stairs used to be half this width. I'll put a photograph here of what they used to look like, and I think I have a picture of the Buddha before the cover. If I do, I'll throw that in here. But we're nearing the top. It's a good morning's exercise. I'll take some video up there. I should add, all these handrails are stainless steel. This is all new. This stuff will last a long, long time. And they've laid down tiles or whatever from, looks like polished granite, I'm guessing. This is all new. The internal structure was here a long time. All of this covered, which incidentally again is stainless steel, all of it, and they painted it. They've done an enormous amount of work up here. And this is the city of Pakachong. Over here you have the rail line and train station, and they're putting in the new high-speed rail system down here. Unfortunately, there's not too much of a view from up here today because of the bad air quality. The other day it was up to 186 of PM 2.5. I didn't look today, but and it's been pretty windy. We had 13 degrees last night, centigrade, about 55 Fahrenheit, which is pretty darn cool for Thailand, especially this far south. They have had frosts in the north up in the mountains before, but I'll just do a quick walk around here. Some really nice work they've done. Another set of bathrooms. These are for the monks. And there's some places for the monks to come up and have a little solitude over here. Again, this internal structure was here a long time, but all of this roof and these columns, all of this stuff, this is all new. They've been putting a lot of money and a lot of work into this. And when I get back down, I didn't think of making a video on this until we started up. But I'll take some quick footage of the stairs down at the bottom. Actually, I'll video them as we go down. The ones that bring you up to the main Wat or the main temple. Okay, and I'll shoot some video on the road on the way down. And for those who are regular viewers and have seen the Sandstone Chapel video, it's over there on that hillside where that sign is. Let's see if we can zoom in. Over there where you see that sign at the top. The chapel is actually off on this second knoll, slightly to the left here, the sandstone one. You can just see the roof peeking through the trees there. Now I don't know if I have enough light here to see my viewfinder, but I think I'm on the roof. I think it's right there. And this is the concrete road that's new. It comes up to the top. Previously, you would have had to have had a four-wheel drive to come up this. This is extremely steep in places. It was even a little bit dicey walking down it because your feet wanted to slide out from underneath you most of the way down. But they've just this year done this. This is brand new, so that older people can come up to the top. They can drive them up here without any issues. But some of these sections are extremely steep. You know, it doesn't look it in the camera, but we're walking down in low range right now. I don't think it'll be real evident, but you lose a ton of elevation in the next 100 meters or so. You can see the road kind of disappear at that next crest where it's really steep. You want to make sure the brakes are in good shape coming down this. They've added a guardrail on a couple of these corners, and it's more for psychological reasons than any real protection, because you can see they have a little pile of concrete here that the post is in, a little one there. If you were actually to hit this with your vehicle, I think you'd end up over the edge. But it gives you that secure feeling that there's some protection. But in reality, I don't think that would hold up to being hit by a vehicle. Here you can see the roof line of the main monastery, or the main temple building. But as you can see, these guardrails are in little piles of concrete, which I think would yield rather quickly to the weight of a vehicle. And then you could roll down the hillside here. A lot of bamboo there, but that won't stop you. Okay, this is the concrete staircase that comes up from the bottom where we typically park. And to get up to the main chapel level, probably isn't clear in the video here, but this says 281 to this point. And it puts you just below the main chapel. And we're going to start down. These aren't in great shape, but they're certainly navigable. You can park at the bottom and walk up the asphalt road, or park at the bottom and walk up the stairs, which I think is a much nicer climb. There's a fair amount of parking at the main chapel if you want to drive up the asphalt road and park there and only take the blue metal stairs to the top from the main chapel level. The concrete road is more or less for the infirm to be taken up. I don't think they want everybody and their brother driving up and down there. It's barely wide enough for one vehicle in places. And if you're not Thai and not used to driving here, you're better off parking at the paved parking lot. Now, we've had a lot of wind. It's probably evident in the video. And this beautiful old tree, which was all interwoven with each other, a lot of limbs broke off in this windstorm we had last night, or last two nights, I should say, not last night, last two nights. And there's freshly broken limbs here, and a lot of debris laying down on both sides of the pathway, so somebody's been in here to move off the path. But this is just a beautiful old tree. Another view of Pak Chong City off here to the left. And there used to be an archway typical for temples over here, but it was made out of wood and rotted away some time ago. And she's all excited because she's in front of me. they'll say when you get down the bottom. I win, I win. But yeah, that's about the halfway point up the concrete stairs. That's about the 2/3 point right there at that set of benches, and then up to the main chapel. Not a hard climb if you're in decent shape. I'm 73, and we do this several times a week just to stay conditioned. Nung Loi Jet 107. And this one, Khao Sit Bat 98. Okay, I'll pick this up at the bottom. And here we are down near the bottom. The jacket she has slung over her shoulder right there, the pink and blue, is a jacket she had 20-something years ago when she was the first and only female jockey in Thailand. And it was like her warm-up jacket. Now you can park here where we are. Put my walking stick in the truck. Or you can park in this area. You're allowed to park over there if you want. The new high-speed rail is going in here. The old rail line is down at the base. This is the asphalt road up to the main chapel. If I turn around, this is the walkway that takes you to the concrete stairs to the top. So that kind of rounds up our short update tour of Wat Khao Sayan. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, am I saying it correctly? How you saying? Wat Khao Sayan?
Wat Khao Sayan.
Okay, I was pretty close, I think. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.